Hello, so I'm doing this video today to talk to you about something that I call doing the work that I've heard about a lot, and I wanted to share with you my version of what that means. So my name's Sarah, I'm a transformational coach and teacher, and I help sensitive men and women to let go of their past fears and doubts and to really transform their life so that they can find the freedom to be who they really are, to really reconnect with their essence. So the theme of today's video, doing the work. Why have I decided to do this video for you? It's because I often get asked, in fact, how I actually do what I do. And when I'm talking about the work, I'm not talking about coaching or teaching. For me, doing the work is actually taking all of the tools and techniques that you already have and probably use, but actually making sure that you get the most out of them. So as a teacher and a lifelong learner, I had fallen into the trap of learning more and more tools and techniques, but not actually using them to help myself transform my life. So the other day, somebody who I love dearly said to me, I don't understand it. I'm doing all the work, I'm sitting meditating, I'm journaling, I'm using other tools and techniques, and nothing seems to be happening. And I said to him, okay, so what's really going on? Why are you not getting any results? And the outcome of this conversation was probably that the person in question thinks that he's doing the work, whereas he's actually just starting out on the journey of doing the work. Because when we actually take the tools and we just use them and then put them away, and don't think about them for the rest of the day or the rest of the week or the rest of our life, there's not really much point for me in doing that. So let me give you a couple of examples of this. I meditate, I journal, and I use vision boards in my personal life, and also I offer those to my clients, but I offer a very, very wide range of tools and techniques. But for the purposes of this video, I just want to focus on those three. So I'm not a yogi, okay, but I do love meditation and everything that it brings to me. For me, meditation is not just simply sitting in silence and taking time out. For me, meditation is a time for me, a conscious time for me to sit with myself and to sit with spirit or the universe and to receive guidance. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But when I receive the guidance from spirit, the universe, whatever you want to call it, when I receive a type of a message that I want to include in my personal life and or my business life, then I make sure I note it down. And as soon as I can, I take action on it. So I'm taking the tool of meditation to receive guidance, to then take action on that guidance. And that for me is an example of doing the work. Another example, I journal practically every morning. And sometimes I journal about my dreams. And sometimes I journal about an oracle card that I have used. And sometimes I just journal, I just write. And again, you can just sit there and write and take the time to get all of your thoughts out onto paper. And that in itself can help you. But for me, going back to dreams, I will write down my dreams. I will become very, very curious about the signs and the symbols in the dreams. There are a lot of free resources on the internet, dream dictionaries that you can look at to look up the meanings behind the signs and the symbols in your dreams, if you want to do that. That's what I do. And then that gives me even more information about what I was dreaming about. And then it helps me to take action on the messages that I received while I was asleep. A similar thing with the oracle cards. When I write down the message from the oracle card, I immediately get curious and want to know what I can do either right now, today, or in the future to actually put that message of the oracle card into practice. The third thing that I use is a vision board. Now, This is something that I offer on to people with workshops as well. Very basically, the vision board is when you take either a physical piece of paper or an application on your computer, for example, or it can just even be a basic Word document. It doesn't really matter, but you have some space on which to put words and images that actually speak to your soul. For me, that's the important part of doing a vision board. It's doing it when you are connected to your soul and you're connected to your intuition, and it's not something that you have premeditated. Other people will beg to differ, and that's fine. But the way I do the vision boards is that. So when you have this beautiful vision board that you've created, you can just put it away and say, that was a nice day. I've had a really nice day in Sarah's company, in the company of like-minded people, really enjoying what I'm doing, getting in the creative flow. And that's it. And you go home and you put it away. Or you can actually put your vision board in a place where you can see it every day. Or you can also put that vision board in a place where you see it every day and you actually look at it every day with intention and ask yourself, get curious again, ask yourself, what made me, in a way, choose those pictures? What made me choose those words? And to really get curious about it. And that, for me, is doing the work. It's taking all of the tools and techniques that you've used or that you use on a daily basis to get curious about it, to get really into that mindset of asking yourself, what is this telling me? What is this showing me? And if you don't have the answers, then either you get help from somebody who can help you move forwards, or you go back. It's like a loop, you know, you go back and you've sort of gone down your path a little bit further, but then you realize that there's another question coming up. And so you go back to what you've already done. And there you will probably find a hidden piece of information that's going to give you another key to be able to move forward. So this is why I wanted to come on today to talk to you about what it means to me to do the work. It's not enough to just sit there and maybe passively take things in. It's not enough to read books and put the book away and say, that was a great book, and to do nothing with the information that you've learned. As a teacher, I always encourage my students to put into application, to put into practice what they learn with me. And I see the difference. I really see the difference. Those who take me up on that and who do a little bit every day make much more progress than those who just rely on my input and then do nothing in between. So I hope this has been of use to you. If you would like any more help, just reach out to me. I'm going to put my email address in the comments below. I hope you have a lovely, lovely day, and I will speak to you soon. Bye-bye.